In the previous lecture, we have downloaded the VirtualBox and Kali Linux pre-built images, and I have already extracted this zip file. So if you haven't extracted it, you should extract it right now. And in this lecture, we are going to install both of these, our VirtualBox and set up our Kali Linux. So first, let's just double click on the VirtualBox exe file. It is now ready to set up. So we just have to click next, and we will accept the terms and conditions of the license agreement. If you want to read this license agreement, you can read from top to bottom each and everything that is being stated in this license. I don't need to read it right now, so I will just click on I accept the terms in the license agreement, and I will just click on the next button. So now it will ask me to give a particular location to this setup, and I won't interfere anything. I will leave it on the default setting and click on the next, and there it shows a warning that is network interface, and it says installing Oracle VirtualBox version 7.1. Networking features will reset your network connection and temporarily disconnect you from the network. So it says that when we will be installing this VirtualBox, we will be disconnected from our local network. From my personal experiences, I never faced this issue, but if you face this issue, you don't have to be worried about anything. This is just a normal issue, and you should proceed with the installation right now and click on the yes button. And as we click on the yes, missing dependencies Python core issue, we don't have to pay much more attention towards it, as there no problem will occur, and we will proceed to installation right now and click on the yes button. So there are some default settings. We won't touch any of these default settings, and we will just simply click on the next. And now it is ready to install, and now we will click on the install button. And as we click on the install button, it will take few minutes to install our VirtualBox. And within a minute or seconds, our VirtualBox installation is completed, and now we will click on finish and start it. So as we have clicked, we have our VirtualBox right here, and you can see there is a Kali Linux VirtualBox already present in our VirtualBox, because I have already configured my Kali Linux machine before this tutorial, because I already have. And when you will download this VirtualBox, you won't have this machine from the beginning. You have to install it. So now, after we completed the setup of our VirtualBox, now we want to open our Kali Linux machine. So you just have to go to your download folders wherever you have downloaded the Kali Linux image. So as you can see, we have these two box icons right here of our Kali Linux images. So you don't have to go for the VDI, but you have to go for VirtualBox machine. So just click on that blue box, and when you will click on that blue box, you will have your virtual machine right there in the VirtualBox. Now we will install our Kali Linux. So just now we will click on our Kali Linux machine, and it will be powering up our virtual machine, and it will take a few minutes or few seconds to launch, and it is launched successfully. So now we will select the Kali Linux GNU, or even if we don't select, it will boot us in 3 seconds automatically. So as you can see, our Kali Linux virtual machine is starting, and we have the Kali Linux dragon logo right there, and now it is asking for the username and password, and username and password is Kali and Kali. So we just now click on enter, and our Kali Linux virtual machine is ready to be used right now, and we have completed our Kali Linux setup. If we maximize this on our screen, you can see there is application folder where you can see various information gathering tools, vulnerability analysis tool, web application analysis tools, and here you can see the terminal as well. So if we type some command like ifconfig, it is giving us our IP address, but the IP address you are seeing here is not the IP address that our device is using. This is the IP address that is given by VirtualBox itself. So how we can change this? So we can simply change this from these settings, and we will explore these settings in the next lecture, and I will tell you why we have to change these network settings and other settings.